Hey, my name is Gregory Schadt and I'm with Royal LePage Coast Capital Realty. I started my journey in real estate after a career of professional sales in suits, cars, wine, and so real estate felt like a natural progression for my career. And sort of using all the skills that I had in the past and my professional sales history with university as well. I have a Bachelor of Marketing from Vancouver Island University, and it's been nice to be able to apply that. I've been in real estate for 6 years now. So 1 year with Sutton, and then that was with when Sean Burns was over at the Sutton brokerage. When he came over to Royal LePage, I thought, geez, there must be a reason for that because he's a really smart guy. And he's, the owner here and one of the managing brokers. And it was just, I guess, a direction of taking my career more seriously within real estate. And I had a year to sort of figure out what I wanted to get out of a brokerage. And so switching to Royal LePage is what made sense for me. And I've been really happy. For myself, I think what is really important is being punctual, being truthful, being professional and organized. Those are keys. Really understanding your clients has been quite important to me. I want to make sure that I'm always acting in my client's best interests. And it's hard to do that unless you take the time to really understand what they look for, and then you can act as their agent. So those are some of the main things that I would say. And then just always trying to be sharp and be knowledgeable about your industry, and not gut checking anything, but like taking the time to do things properly. Whether it's a contract or determining the price for a property, or even just a home inspection where you're really like getting into it, lifting up the mats and checking behind the eaves, that kind of thing. So I think the best things about Royal LePage Coast Capital are definitely the people. Probably the people, the training, and I'll have to think about the other one. But honestly, there's so much that you get out of the training. We always have lawyers that are coming to talk to us about current issues. We have finance people coming in and telling us about not just rates, but what the forecast might look like. We've got our own in-house statistician doing works that are sort of predicting future models of what we can expect, and just like a really interesting take on the real estate market that I think is not really found in any other brokerage. And then internally, we have really good systems. We've got a really good system for processing our deals and making sure that all the forms are being done properly and that the deals are foolproof so that it can't collapse in the future. As well as just always having managing brokers on duty. So at any time of day, whether it's middle of the night on a Saturday, I can call someone if I've got this problem that needs to be resolved, and we've got someone there for us. So that's important, but the people in the brokerage are equally important. There's so many great agents here that have come from all over, and the amount of experience that we have in the brokerage to bounce ideas off each other and find solutions is great. Honestly, I think joining Royal LePage is a great idea, not just because I'm here, but because I think there's a lot to be gained for new agents. You want to find a real estate brokerage that has new agent training, because honestly, you're going to have so many questions. You're not going to know anything, and just having programs that are really set with a new agent in mind are important, because some brokerages are probably more set with less training and less hands-on. So if you can get into a brokerage that has a couple of training sessions a week for new agents, I would join a coaching group or find a coach. Maybe you can find that within your brokerage, but just someone to help keep you on track and make sure that what you're doing is right. And you may want to even partner up with an experienced agent so that you can do sort of half deals with them, and you have someone to help you figure out the ins and outs of those first couple of deals, because they're going to be rocky. There's so many little things that you don't learn through the real estate education that you can only learn with your feet on the ground. And I think it's worth partnering up with someone that is willing to take on a mentorship role. So yeah, find the right brokerage that has the training, and then try to find an agent that has the time to help you out with some of this. A lot of us experienced agents are willing to help out to get people started. Well, I think professionalism and people skills are probably the two most important things. From there, a lot of it you can find people to help you out with the other things. And also, I suppose, marketing. But if you're a professional person, if you are interested in constantly improving your knowledge base, you can work on that stuff. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're keeping your clients in mind. At least that's my core value. It's always clients first, because it gives you the guiding principle that you're always acting in their interests, which is really important. And then from there, it helps you see things from their point of view. You start seeing properties from their point of view. You do showings and you show them things from their point of view. You write contracts with the things that are important to them. Like everything's around your client's point of view. And if you can take your client's point of view and put that lens on everything that you see, you can best represent them. Royal LePage Coast Capital Realty is a rock star.